My camera lens is clean. This headlight lens has fogged over badly, and I'm going to try a new headlight cleaner kit. Let's see what kind of result we'll get from it. Since this particular headlight is so messed up, I feel like I should resurface this before I even try to polish it, because it's really bad, you can tell. And I'm going to use some, I think 600 or 800 grit sandpaper on this, and then 1,000, and then 2,000, and then I'll try the buffing kit. So that's worked for me in the past. This is 800 grit sandpaper, and use it wet on this, because if you don't, the stuff that you're sanding will pack into the grit of the paper. So I got some little marks here that I'd like to get out before I go much further with it, because every time you step up in the number of grit from 800 to 1,000, it's just a finer sandpaper. Then I go to 2,000, it'll make it glass smooth, and then if you polish it after that, it'll be completely transparent. But keep it wet while you're doing this part. It'll work good. That's what it looks like after 800 grit. It's still wet, so the finish is more clear than it would be if it was dry. But I'm going to move on to 1,000 grit next. 1,000's looking a little smoother. Time for 2,000. And the grit of the sandpaper is listed on the back side of it. And wear a mask, wear eye protection. Use it wet, use it dry, doesn't matter. I like to use it wet, that way there's no dust, and it works easier on this application. At 2,000 grit, it dries a lot faster. You can see it drying right before your eyes there. And what I'm trying to do is get the surface really smooth. And now that it's pretty much as smooth as glass, I can start clarifying it with the rubbing compounds and the buffer wheel that comes in the headlight kit. It's no longer early as it was, but I got a free generator that I just had to fix, and it was really simple. Just a quick carburetor clean out, and I can't find my polishing kit for this, so I'm going to use what I have on hand. This is Lens clarifying compound from Turtle Wax, and I think it'll work. If not, I also have this plastics. So they're both polishes. One's a clarifying compound, the next one's a polish. So it should both work pretty good. I'll do part of it and see how it turns out. Well, you can see the line right there. Everything on this side has been done. Everything on this side has not been done yet. But it's just a matter of buffing it. I'll do the whole thing now, and we'll see how it looks before and after. The last thing I'm going to do is put Rain-X plastic water repellent on. It's different than regular. Don't use regular on plastic, because it will oxidize it very quickly. It'll take the finish off, and it's not great. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't think it's good. I think it hurts plastic headlights unless you use the stuff that's meant for plastic. I'll finish this up, and then we'll do an after shot. This is how it looks. My neighbors over there run a water toy, so that's the noise you hear in the background. But this is how it looks done. I'm not really happy with how it turned out right here and right here, so I may go back and do that again later once I find the actual buffing ball. But man, this turned out super nice, so it's good enough for today, and I can make it perfect. Sometimes you don't know how it's going to look until you finish, and you got to go back and just clean a few things up. But I'm super happy with how that turned out. I guess you figured out that my channel is not all RC stuff. It's basically everything that I like, and that is what you're hearing. It's a little water toy that floats in the air. But anyway, that's all for today. We'll talk to you later.